The red heifer controversy has been going on for years, specifically very particular red heifers without any blemishes being shipped from parts of Texas to Israel for them ushering in potentially the return of the Messiah. And apparently it has escalated.
Uh-oh.
Like Joe Rogan's copyright strikes against us. It has escalated. All right. Israel practiced red heifer ritual in front of Al-Aqsa Mosque. How did they do this in front of Al-Aqsa? This can't be on a Temple Mount.
Look at this. They got like a little cutout of a...
Oh, that's not real.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Wow. Okay.
So they're practicing. Okay, so let's... A group of religious Israelis have been pictured practicing the ritual of the red heifer, which is meant to herald the building of a new Jewish temple on the site of Al-Aqsa Mosque. According to Jewish tradition, the ashes of a perfectly red heifer cow are needed for the ritual purification that would allow a third temple to be built in Jerusalem. That's simple. Yeah.
Why can't they, even for the cutout, get a perfect red heifer?
I think logistically it's just too much to move around.
I'm saying for the picture, the cutout, the cardboard picture.
Oh, for the
like y'all know it needs to be a perfect red heifer, and you got one with blemishes and white all over it.
That's amazing.
That was a little confusing.
It's a good observation on your part.
Hey, perfect practice makes perfect. And if you're not practicing how it's intended, then how do you expect to find an unblemished red heifer if you can't even print one out? Hello.
Fair point. Jewish purification would be a third temple to build in Jerusalem. So if you guys don't know, the temple was destroyed, rebuilt, and then destroyed again 70 AD after the resurrection. This is why we believe that the scriptures, the New Testament is early, is because it was written mainly before 70 AD, because if it wasn't, it would have been mentioned because it's a historic event, catastrophic event for Israel. All right, so that temple, say radical Jewish groups must be constructed on the raised plateau in Jerusalem's old city known as the Temple Mount, where Al-Aqsa Mosque and the Dome of the Rock Shrine stand today. Some believe this will herald the arrival of the Messiah and possibly even the end of the world. Temple worshipers are now practicing the mitzvah, religious duty, of a red cow in front of the temple, which will enable the return of purity and the observance of all temple mitzvahs, posted journalist Yunin Magal on Tuesday, along with the picture of activists from the Temple Institute. In 2022, 5 red heifers arrived in Israel from a Texas ranch. This is the craziest thing ever, bro. When you say this out loud, oh my gosh! And
we met
the folks who helped facilitate.
Yeah,
this.
we did.
And I was on their podcast, and they were awesome. And they gave me the behind the scenes story, and they were so not like what you would think they are. Like I thought they were going to be these kooky like conspiracy theorists. No, they got like a fire podcast, and they're all awesome and super smart. And they were just able to facilitate this, which is great. Don't go too far. Are now kept. The 5 red heifers arrived in Israel from Texas ranch are now kept in an archaeological park next to Shiloh, an illegal Israeli settlement near the Palestinian city of Nablus. Okay, well that's not good. The Temple Institute imported the heifers for the eventual purpose of using them in a ritual after years of searching for blemish-free cows without a stray white or black hair. What if a hair pops up later, or does it not work out? Is it the heifers go gray like humans go gray?
I don't know. I think they're all pretty young though.
Their eventual slaughter on the Mount of Olives will, according to advocates, allow Jewish people to be purified so they can perform rites and worship on the site of Al-Aqsa Mosque. Research by a professor at Bar Ilan University estimated that the ashes of one cow could be made into enough cleansing water for 660 billion purification. What? That's crazy. The cow being practiced upon in Magal's image does not appear to be one of the 5 red heifers. Well, yeah, obviously, from Shiloh. Rather, it seems to be a cutout. You don't say.
It seems to be.
Oh my gosh.
So unsure.
The traditional site of the ritual, the Mount of Olives, is seen in the background on the other side of Al-Aqsa Mosque, suggesting the practice run was performed within the old city. The status quo in Jerusalem has long maintained that a Jewish prayer is forbidden on the raised plateau. I don't know how they're going to maneuver that. In occupied East Jerusalem, the site is believed to be the location of the 2 ancient Jewish temples. Jews are permitted to pray at the Western Wall, which runs along one side of the hill and is regarded as the last remaining part of the second Jewish temple that the Romans destroyed in 70 CE. Restrictions on non-Muslims entering the mosque have been in place since the Ottoman status quo designating Jerusalem's holy sites to its sects was established in 1755. The chief rabbinate in Jerusalem has also, since 1921, officially banned Jews from entering the Temple Mount. It ruled that Jews are forbidden to enter the site unless ritually clean, which is impossible without the ashes of the red heifer. Wait, are the Muslims going to acknowledge that if the Jews get these ashes from the red heifer, then they're clean enough to enter the Temple Mount? That's kind of crazy. I don't know if they're letting any Jews walk on the Temple Mount.
I don't know if that's how it works.
Over the past century, religious Zionist groups, including the Temple Institute, have advocated for the return of Jewish prayers at Al-Aqsa, with some advocating the demolition of the mosque and reconstruction of the temple. Yeah, that's not going to happen anytime soon. I mean, that would be really crazy if that. I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. Anything else here? Yeah, so very interesting things happening, maybe escalating. I don't know. But nevertheless, it's very spooky, to say the least, that things seem to be escalating in Israel around this. I hope it doesn't cause more violence in that area, in light of where they're keeping the red heifers is technically in a Palestinian village that they're not even supposed to be in. You just got a lot of messy stuff that's happening. So anyway, I'd be curious. What do you guys think? You think this is they're doing a practice run? Do you think this is going to allow them to get back on a Temple Mount and ultimately to usher in the return of the Messiah? How crazy would that be? Hey, thank you so much for checking out the video. Comment down below and let me know what you think. And be sure to check out this video that YouTube is recommending just for you. Let me know if they nailed it. All right? I'll see you over there. Peace.